Welcome everyone. In today's tutorial, we're diving deep into an exciting topic, developing augmented reality nature trails. We will be harnessing the power of Java and some fantastic libraries to create an interactive experience that can help users connect with nature like never before. Before we jump into the coding, let's first understand what augmented reality, or AR, is. AR integrates digital information with the real environment, enhancing the way we perceive our surroundings. Imagine walking on a nature trail and seeing virtual animals, plants, and information about the ecosystem displayed right in front of you through your mobile device. That's precisely what we are going to build today. In this video, we will be using Java as our main programming language, along with some key libraries like AR Core for Android development and OpenGL for rendering 3D objects. So let's ensure you have all the necessary software installed. Start by creating a new project in Android Studio. Choose Empty Activity and name your project AR Nature Trails. Make sure to set the language to Java and select the appropriate minimum API level that supports AR Core, usually API level 24 or higher. Next, let's add AR Core to your project. You can do this by modifying your app-level-build.gradle file. Add the dependencies for AR Core. To render 3D objects in AR, we will use the SceneForm library. This library makes it much easier to work with 3D models. However, since SceneForm was discontinued, we can still use it from the last known stable version or look into libraries like Rajawali or libgdx if you want something more up-to-date. Now let's design the main layout for our AR application. Open your activity_main.xml file and set up a simple layout with a surface view, which is where the AR content will be displayed. Next, we need to set up our activity to work with AR. We'll initialize the AR session and manage the AR functionality. Let's do this by following the AR Core session lifecycle. We will now create a method to place an object in our AR scene when the user taps on the screen. To do this, we'll implement a touch listener on the AR fragment. Inside this listener, we can create our 3D model and set its position based on the user's tap. To get started, you will need a 3D model that represents something from nature, such as a tree or animal. You can use formats like .obj or .glb. For simplicity, let's assume we have a model called tree.glb. Now we need to define our method addNode to scene. This method will create a node for the 3D model and place it in the scene where the user tapped. To enhance user experience, let's add some information about the 3D model that appears when the user interacts with it. To do this, we'll set up a listener that displays a toast message or a dialog when the user clicks on the model. Now you have a working AR nature trail component. You can tap on the screen to place trees and interact with them to learn more about each tree species. The next step is to expand this by including more 3D models and different types of information about nature. To further improve our AR nature trail, consider adding GPS functionality to track the user's location and display information relevant to their surroundings. To do this, we can use the Android location services. You can subscribe to location updates and fetch the user's location. Then you can cross-reference that location with a database of points of interest related to nature. As you build out your trails, you might want to create a back-end service to manage the information about different nature spots. You can use technologies like Firebase Firestore to store and retrieve this data. Finally, let's wrap up our AR Nature Trail application with a simple user interface. You can include a button to start the trail, a back button, or even toggles for various types of nature info to display. As we conclude, remember that developing AR applications can be complex but very rewarding. With your new skills, you can create immersive experiences that can educate and inspire people to appreciate nature more. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or need further clarification, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more advanced programming tutorials. Thanks for watching and happy coding. Until next time.